All right, my dears. So you are seeing our beautiful Allegra today, and I am here in Whidbey Island as your voice, your guide. Remember that your body is your best guide. I was just telling Sonia and Allegra we're on this Zoom call that they're like my thoroughbreds, right? So I can come in, their practice is similar. We tend to like to be really creative. When they're here, they try all sorts of new stuff. I sort of try out new flows on them. And so if anything that I'm doing today doesn't suit your body, remember, listen to your body first, my voice second. Yeah. So we'll take a few moments just to take some deeper breaths here and kind of feel where we are. We might rock side to side on our sitting bones or forward and back. The playlist today is Follow the Sun. Follow the Sun. If you're following me on Spotify, then follow the sun. We might take an inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And just take an initial scan of where your body is at, if there's any parts of your body that feel tired or tender, as well as parts that feel kind of ready or strong. And just notice what the mind does. So often I have said, or I'll hear my good knee or my bad knee or my good side. And just notice if we start to name parts of the body that way and see if we can maybe let that go and just really show up for what is true and not crave or feel aversion toward a part of the body. And that comes up in postures too. There's postures we crave, we feel like we're good at. And the ones we have aversion towards, even deep aversion. And we don't necessarily have to change that or fix it, but it's good to notice. Let's take 5 more deeper breaths here. Here on Whidbey Island, we honor the land of the Snohomish tribe, Seattle Duwamish tribe, all Coast Salish people. Lands that offer us so many opportunities to return back to stillness, steadiness, home, and a sense of belonging. You can feel your spine grow tall, awareness to the crown of the head and our inherent dignity, fundamental sense of belonging and worthiness. May all racial identities, all sexual orientations, all gender identities, all bodies, shapes, sizes, ages, abilities, all cultures, all religions, all immigration status, all financial status, all of us, may we all return to that sense of belonging. And the more we can do that, the more we heal our collective wound of not belonging. The more we accept the part of ourselves that we marginalize, the more we can be open and accepting to others, especially those who are different from us. Palms can gather at the heart, one or both in any shape that feels useful to you. 3 ohms. All right, my dears, let's stand at the top of the mat and we'll push our playlist here. We'll cue up Follow the Sun and push play in 3, 2, 1, push play. And as you're standing at the top of the mat, feel your feet. You might rock side to side. You might rock forward and back. And then inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow again. Grab opposite elbows, bend your knees and sway forward and back, side to side. Good bend to the knees, one or both. And then halfway lift again, inhale. Step back, downward facing dog and pedal, sway, move the hips, whatever feels useful to you. And then lift the right leg high, inhale. Draw the knee in toward your belly, chest, or nose, and pulse the knee toward the nose for 5, 4, 3. Draw the belly in, 2, 1. Lift the leg back up, inhale. Take the leg toward your right armpit, and then toward the right wrist, and then armpit and wrist, armpit and wrist, and feel the belly here twice more. Armpit, wrist, armpit, wrist. Inhale, lift the leg back up, and then take it across the body towards your left armpit. And again, armpit, wrist, armpit, wrist. Nice. Feel the obliques. Armpit, wrist. 2 more. Armpit, wrist, armpit, wrist. Lift the leg up. Inhale. Step the foot all the way forward and bring your left knee to the ground. Low lunge. Here, as you come up, tuck your tail under and start to send your hips just a wee bit forward, more of a tuck of the tail till you feel that left psoas or hip flexor. Nice, nice allegra. And then twist high, so left arm in front. And then bring the palms together, and maybe that left wrist can go outside the right knee, or maybe it's the elbow, depending on your body. You're leaning forward just a little. Push the palms against each other, draw the belly in. See if you could feel between the shoulder blades and draw some breath there. On the inhale, you might feel it expand. Great. And then some of you might be able to tuck your left toes under and lift that left knee up. Yeah. 3 more breaths wherever you are. If the knee is down, that's great. And then release and make your way to the long edge of the mat. Fold forward, fold forward. So when we fold forward, our heels are a tiny bit wider than the toes. Yeah, beautiful. You might be able to grab opposite elbows here or interlace the fingers behind your head. And just allow that stretch here at the beginning What does it feel like now? And then release your hands and spin toward the back of the mat. And place that right knee to the earth. Come up low lunge. And so we'll tuck the tail, more important, and then send the hips a little bit forward till you feel the front of that right hip. Take a deep breath in and then twist high, right arm in front. Maybe stay there or maybe bring your palms together and that right elbow or wrist or anywhere in between comes outside the left knee. And then you might choose to keep the back knee down or lift it up. A few more breaths here. Excellent. And then frame the front foot, come to side plank on the right. Side plank on the right. Yes, beautiful. So about 5 breaths here, nice allegra. So lifting the hips helps to really engage those obliques. All this core work that's different than sit-ups, you know, super effective. And then back to plank. And then lower halfway or all the way to the ground. Cobra or up dog on the inhale. Downward facing dog on the exhale. And then that same right leg lifts. Bend the knee and open the hip. And then here you might stay right there or you might flip your dog. And if you flip your dog really consciously, yes, nice, land, gorgeous, beautiful, allegra, yep. And then very slow motion, like bring that leg back up. So all the transitions super controlled, yes. And both hands down, beautiful, right leg is high. Take the leg across the body. And then straighten the leg and thread it through, back heel down. Now your right leg could be elevated like that, lots of core, or it could be on the ground, whatever feels useful. Yes, beautiful. And then both hands come back down, the right leg lifts, inhale. Step that foot forward, and this time we'll come up to crescent lunge. Nice. Bending the back knee and tucking the tail. So having that same sensation as low lunge. Yeah, just now the knee is up. And then you can start to straighten that leg and push through the back heel. Keep the heel high, but we want a slight tuck to the tail still and lift the heart up. Yes, beautiful. Inhale here. And then twist high, left arm in front. Palms to the heart, maybe the left wrist or elbow goes outside that right knee, and then maybe you open your arms high to low. Yep, exactly. 3 more breaths, just like that. And then make your way to the long edge of the mat. Fold forward. And then halfway lift, my dears, and make your way forward, framing that front foot, crescent lunge. Rising up, excellent, bending the back knee, tucking the tail under, lifting the arms, lifting the heart, and then straightening that back leg to whatever degree allows you to still feel, like you're really lifting the heart up, making that crescent moon shape. And then twist high, so right arm in front, where you might stay or bring the palms together and bring that right elbow or anywhere along that forearm outside the knee, and then open the arms high to low. Excellent. 2 more breaths here. And then frame that front foot, side plank on the right, side plank on the right. So good, lifting the hips. You might lift the top leg. Awesome. And then plank. Knees could come down, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Draw the knee in toward your belly, chest, or nose and pulse it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the leg up and take it towards your left armpit, left wrist, left armpit and wrist, left armpit and wrist. 2 more, left armpit, wrist, armpit, wrist. Lift the leg high, inhale. Take it across the body toward the right armpit, wrist, armpit, wrist, armpit, wrist. 2 more, armpit, wrist, armpit, wrist. Lift the leg high, inhale. Step the foot forward between the hands. Come all the way up, crescent lunge. And this time we'll cactus the arms and bend the back knee. Cactus the arms, yep. And inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, cactus and bend. Excellent. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, cactus and bend. And then the arms reach up and make that crescent shape. Heart lifts. Beautiful. So good. Yes. Inhale here. Open warrior 2. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, side angle, elbow to the knee or to the floor or the ankle. Great. 2 more. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, side angle. And then inhale, star. And then bend your knees, goddess pose, and bring your hands to your thighs. And squat down a lot, yeah. And then maybe dip the right shoulder toward the earth as you look over the left shoulder, yep. And then switching sides. And then trying to keep the butt low and coming up, goddess, torso up. Awesome. 2 more breaths here. Inhale, star. Warrior 2 toward the back of your mat. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, side angle. 1 more. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, side angle. And then coming back, warrior 2, we're going to pivot to crescent lunge. Yep, good. Arms are up, inhale, bend the back knee, cactus like the arms. 2 more, inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, cactus and bend. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, cactus and bend. And then straightening the back leg and making that kind of crescent moon shape. Yeah, beautiful. Deep breath in here. And side plank on the left, side plank on the left. Excellent. 1 more deep breath in. Plank. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Same left leg lifts. Bend the knee and open the hip. You might stay or you might very consciously flip. And then slowly coming back, both hands are down, left leg is high. Take the leg across the body, straighten the leg, thread it through. You can keep the leg elevated, super core, or put it down. And then coming back, left leg is high, foot steps forward. Warrior two straight away, warrior two straight away. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, side angle. Half or full bind. We're staying here, really feeling our chest open, our left glutes come in towards center. So good. Two more breaths. And then release. Coming back, star pose. Bend your knees, goddess. Bending the knees nice and deep. Try to take your right forearm to your thigh and lean. Yep, lean to the right. Exactly. And then back to center and lean to the left. And back to center. Star pose. Warrior two toward the front. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, side angle. Half or full bind. Awesome. Feel the right glutes come in toward the body, the heart open. Two more full breaths here. And then release all the way back through exalted warrior. And then side plank on the left. This time you might lift the top leg up. And plank. Lower all the way slowly to the floor. Interlace your fingers behind your tail. And then lift the heart, lift the legs. Imagine that your inner thighs are spinning up and your outer hips are spinning down. Two more breaths. Coming down and back to child's pose for a few breaths. So we're going to start to move more quickly. So take this time to regulate your breath. Feel into where the breath naturally wants to flow. The quality of the breath. The texture of the breath. Meeting in downward facing dog. Bend your knees. Take a deep breath in. Walk or hop chair pose. Inhale here. Walk or hop, down dog. Inhale here. Walk or hop, chair. Inhale here. Walk or hop, dog. 2 more. Inhale here. Walk or hop, chair. Inhale here. Walk or hop, down dog. Inhale here. Walk or hop, chair, hold. Notice your breath. Can you return to that similar quality of breath that you were experiencing in child's pose? Yeah. And now we're going to do 6 more, and you can either walk and hop dog or walk or hop chaturanga, cobra or up dog, and meet in down dog. So choice is yours. Inhale here. Walk or hop, either down dog or chaturanga. Meeting in down dog, inhale. Walk or hop chair. Inhale here. Walk or hop dog or chaturanga. Inhale here. Walk or hop chair. Inhale here. Walk or hop chaturanga. Inhale here. Walk or hop chair. Inhale here. Walk or hop chaturanga. Last 2. Inhale here. Walk or hop chair. Inhale here. Walk or hop chaturanga. Inhale here. Walk or hop chair. Inhale here. Walk or hop chaturanga. Inhale here. Walk or hop chair, hold. Notice your breath. So likely your breath has changed than when you were in child pose, yeah? Try to regulate it in and out through the nose, even if it's moving more quickly. Of course it is, you're moving more quickly. Breathe, notice, feel your feet on the earth. Palms to the heart. Twist to the right. As you twist to the right, your left elbow could go outside the right knee. It could go in between the knees. Whatever feels useful to you, you might open your arms high to low. You might stay there, or you might play with the notion of an arm balance side crow. If you're working with side crow, you kind of build a shelf for your knees and your hips. And then maybe one foot comes off the floor. Maybe they both do. So good. I like the ankle cross. Yeah. And then coming back. Very good. Both of you. Awesome. Fold forward. Take a few breaths there. Maybe you grab opposite elbows. Before we go to the other side, we're doing that little sequence again. Chair pose, inhale. Walk or hop, down dog. Inhale, walk or hop, chair. Inhale, walk or hop, down dog. Inhale, walk or hop, chair. Inhale, walk or hop, down dog. Inhale, walk or hop, chair. 2 more. Inhale, walk or hop, down dog. Inhale, walk or hop, chair. Inhale, walk or hop, down dog. Inhale, walk or hop, chair, hold. Notice your breath. Feel your feet strong on the earth, strong on the earth. Strong grounding force of the earth. So strong. Inhale here. Walker, hop, chaturanga. Inhale here. Walker, hop, chair. Inhale here. Walker, hop, chaturanga. Inhale here. Walker, hop, chair. Inhale here. Walker, hop, chaturanga. Inhale here. Walker, hop, chair. Inhale here. Walker, hop, chaturanga. Inhale here, last one. Walker, hop, chair. Inhale here. Walker, hop, chaturanga. Inhale here. Walker, hop, chair, hold. This very strong, strong sequence. Feel your power and your relationship with power, right? Palms to the heart, twist to the left. You might stay just like that, which is strong. You might open your arms high to low, or you might play with the notion of side crow. Building that shelf. Right elbow has the outer knee. Left elbow has the outer hip. Or not. Wow, Allegra, super strong. Beautiful, you both. And then fold forward over your legs. Fold forward over your legs. Notice your breath. My goodness. Yeah. A lot in a short period of time. Chair pose. Arms open to either side. Right arm under. Right leg up and over. Eagle pose. Right arm under. Right leg over. And we'll stay upright for a few breaths. And just feel how it feels to kind of hug into the self. Hug into the self, where you're exposing the back body. Yeah, you're kind of hugging everything in, but right behind the heart, very open. Some say this is the area where we hold unresolved grief. So we might breathe some awareness there to the back of the heart. 2 more breaths here. And then elbows slowly make their way towards your knees. Fly that right leg back, warrior 3 with eagle arms. And then land that right leg back to crescent lunge with eagle arms. And then again, you can bend the back knee. You can start to make that crescent moon shape even with these arms. Yep. It's like the forearms go up. Exactly, Allegra. And the face might look up. The back of the neck has a big bend to it. So make sure that's okay for the neck. And then the back heel goes down like warrior 2. Keep your eagle arms, and then humble warrior with eagle arms. Humble warrior with eagle arms. So with the head in the hands, perhaps you might be able to just release a little bit more. Releasing that sweet head that likes to control everything, you know. These minds, oh dear, the trouble to have a mind. And then keeping your eagle arms, make your way to the long edge of the mat in a forward fold. And maybe your forearms, your fingertips or something touch the floor, and that can make it a little bit more easeful. You can bend your knees too. And then we're coming to goddess with eagle arms. It's your choice if you want to rise up, then set the feet, or set the feet, then rise up. Two more breaths here. You might lift your heels. Release your arms, star pose. Take up space. And then warrior two toward the back of the mat. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. 5 breaths. Excellent. Land back, warrior two. Find your footing. Inhale, exalted warrior. Side plank on the left, side plank on the left. Top leg could lift, top leg could be like tree. 5 breaths. Plank. Lower to the ground. Bend your knees, reach back for your feet. Kick your feet into your hands, bow posed on your asana. Kick, 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 5 more breaths. Notice where your breath moves here. Notice your heart rate. And then coming back down to the ground, windshield wiper your legs side to side. Meet in downward facing dog. Walk or hop your feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Arms out to either side. Left arm under, left leg over, eagle. Left arm under, left leg over. So staying here, awareness at the back of the heart, breathe there. Elbows towards your knees. Fly that left leg back, warrior three style. Land it back, crescent lunge style. Bit of a back bend here with your eagle arms. Bending that back knee as much as it allows you to open up through the heart. So good. And then back heel like warrior two. Humble warrior with eagle arms. Head could go in the hands. Notice your breath. Wide-legged forward fold with your eagle arms. Goddess with eagle arms. Star pose. Warrior two toward the front. Inhale, exalted warrior. Half moon, 5 breaths. Excellent. Warrior two. Nice. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, side plank on the right. And top leg might lift, might be like tree. Excellent. Come back to plank and lower all the way to the floor. Bending your knees, reaching back for bow pose, kicking the feet into the hands. One more big breath here. And then come down, windshield wiper the legs side to side. And meet in downward facing dog. And my dears, walking your hands back to your feet, hands back to feet. You might have feet pretty wide, interlace the fingers behind your back, let your arms rinse out overhead. A few breaths there. And then coming up, standing at the back of the mat. Feel your feet on the earth. Take a couple deep breaths there. And then bring your right knee into your hand or the right big toe as you extend the right leg straight out in front of you, straight out in front. Yeah. And then taking that right leg out to the right, left arm can counterbalance out to the left. And then the leg comes back to center and the left arm grabs the leg somewhere on the outside and you twist. Good. And just notice this position. We're going to do it lying down too. Notice this is so challenging here, standing, right? For most of us, yeah. Come back up and the arms go up overhead. That leg stays up. Step the foot halfway up the mat. And then left hand comes behind you for the left foot for dancer pose. So you kick the foot into the hand, very similar to bow here. Yep. Again, though, now we're balancing, adding this one leg. Feeling and trusting our feet. So good, Allegra. So good, Sonia. And then lifting that leg back up Arms reach up overhead. Step that left foot forward, arms out to either side. Again, right arm under, right leg over for eagle. And this time we'll stay upright the whole time, about 5 breaths. And then lift that right knee up for tree. And reach your arms up and free out to either side. So good. And you can sort of take this tree into a little bit of a back bend if that feels useful, or you could, yeah, I like that. That's nice. Hands in Namaste or Anjali Mudra behind the heart. Really good. Let's keep those hands just how they are, Allegra. Lift your right knee up, everybody. Step the right foot back just a little bit. We're going to come to pyramid. Yeah. So both legs are straight. Those hands are still behind the back and folding forward. Nice. And so if you can't make that Anjali Mudra behind the back, don't worry. You could grab opposite wrists or elbows or even do like a fist bump. Mm-hmm. And then let your sweet little head hang. Yeah, perfect. And then meet in down dog. Release your hands. Step back or go through chaturanga, whatever feels useful to you. And then you're going to walk your hands back to your feet again. And then you can do whatever you want with your hands. There's like gorilla pose where you stand on your palms, or you can interlace them behind your head. I like that one. Help the head to hang, help the head and neck to let go just a little, sweet head. You don't have to be so forward. And rising up. And the left knee or the left big toe goes into the hand, left hand. And the leg goes straight out in front for a couple breaths. And then it goes out to the left, and you might counterbalance with your right arm out to the right. Come back to center, and that right hand grabs the outer left leg, and you twist. And just notice this, right? Pretty challenging pose for most of us to stand and twist. Notice how much core and stability needs to happen. And then release that, reach your arms up, the left leg is up, inhale, step the foot halfway up the mat, and then the right hand goes behind you for dancer pose, finding the foot, kicking the foot into the hand. And then bring that knee up, arms up, right leg up, step the right foot forward, arms out to either side, left arm under, left leg over for eagle. Staying upright now, breathing and noticing all the things. And then fly up and tree pose. Tree pose, you can extend your arms up and then bring them behind your back for opposite elbows, a fist bump, or that Anjali Mudra, palms together like we do in Namaste. And a bit of a back bend here. Really good. And then that left knee lifts up and steps back just a little bit for pyramid. So both legs are straight and you start to fold forward with a nice flat back and then as far forward as you can go and then bow the head. Yep, beautiful. And breathe, notice. When you're ready, down dog. Excellent. Right leg goes high, right foot steps to the outside of the right hand. Left knee goes down. Right hand gently nudges that right knee open and look over the right shoulder. And then perhaps bend the left knee, reach back with your right hand. Yep. And then kick the foot into the hand, open the heart, feel the stretch in the shoulder, of course, but also the front of the left hip, the outer right hip. This one posture gets so much, so much. And you can also come onto your left forearm if that's possible and still do this whole thing. Yeah. See how that feels. And then if you can, draw that foot into the butt, and the right shoulder toward the earth. Exactly. Breathe, notice all the things. And then release the foot and see if you can come onto both forearms and really let that right knee open. Now you have a choice to keep the back knee down or tuck the toe under and lift the back knee up and push through the heel. Either way, you might do a little of both. And then see if you can get to your palms and lift that right leg back up for three-legged dog. Nice. You might shake that leg out. And then see if you can keep the leg straight and shift onto your left forearm and walk your right hand out to the right onto fingertips. Yep. And then just keeping that leg nice and straight. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Lifting. Yeah. Really good. And then down dog, all fours. Deep breath in. Long breath out. 2 more breaths. And then that left leg lifts, left foot steps to the outside of the left hand, and the right knee goes to the ground. And then the left hand nudges the left thigh open, look over the left shoulder, and perhaps bend that right knee and reach back for the foot, kick the foot into the hand, open through the heart. See if maybe it's possible to come onto that forearm. And then drawing the heel in toward the booty and the left shoulder toward the earth. Still that left knee opens. We'll try to hard flex the foot at the ankle so the ankle doesn't sickle. Yep. Release the back foot. If you have it, come onto both forearms. If you're able, you can keep the back knee down or tuck the toes under and lift the knee up. Lizard pose. And then come to palms. Three-legged dog, you might shake that left leg out. And then shift onto the right forearm. Walk the left fingertips out to the left. Big stretch. And super shoulder stabilizer. That's hard to say. Super shoulder stabilizer. And then come to child's pose, child's pose. Notice how your breath is moving. Excellent. And then over onto your backs, my dears, over onto your backs. Drawing your knees into your chest and doing a few little knee circles one direction. A few the other. And then thread the needle, right ankle, left knee, or pigeon on your back, which means cradling that right leg with your hands or your inner elbows and straightening the left, whatever works. Feeling that right hip. Half happy baby on the left, or on the right, excuse me. Straightening the left leg on the floor. And then start to, with a grain of salt, to straighten that right leg toward the right, toward the ground. So very similar to what we were doing when we were standing, yeah? Yep, good. Keeping that left hip down. And take that right leg all the way across the body. If it can go to the floor, great. And again, notice this same position, but now we're lying down, typically more available for most of us. You do have to really work the belly in and up though. And I know myself, having a larger belly, this can be kind of challenging. Leg goes back to center, stretching that hamstring up to the sky. You might grab that right leg and Wherever you can, with both hands, you might bring your face up like you're going to kiss your knee. So good. And then release that side and left ankle, right knee, thread the needle. Or pigeon on your back, whatever you choose to do on this side. Half happy baby on the left. Straightening that right leg. And then beginning to straighten with a grain of salt that left leg. Taking it out to the left, keeping the right hip down. And then taking that left leg all the way over to the right, maybe to the floor. And drawing the belly in and up. Coming back to center, left leg straight up to the sky. Grab the leg with both hands. Curl your face up like you're going to kiss your knee. Couple breaths there. And then release both knees, come into the chest. Twist to the right. And so notice how this twist, usually you feel it differently than when one leg is straight, yeah? So notice where you might feel this. And back to center and over to the other side. Back to center, my dears. Happy baby pose. You might rock side to side, side to side. And then giving yourself one final squeeze, hugging knees in. You might even draw your face up, kiss your knees, and then Shavasana, getting ready for yoga nidra. So that might mean you have a pillow or a blanket, or you make yourself as cozy as possible. Yoga nidra, while you're settling, I'll tell you a little. His based on the idea of sankalpa, and sankalpa is a Sanskrit word. It actually translates to vow to be honored beyond all others, which is kind of a big thing to say, you know, or sacred intention or heart's desire. And typically, whatever we desire, like if you have a prayer for the world, what would it be right now? Would it be peace? Would it be justice or equity or love? Returning to our humanity? What would your prayer for the world be? And likely that holds clues about exactly what we want for ourselves, what our heart's desire is. So we craft this little mantra or sentence, simple and sweet, not a time to be poetic or frilly with our words, but something like, I choose love, or I create peace, where you're an active part of this heart's desire. I am forgiveness, whatever it is. And so you might have a little mantra you're working with. Sometimes just gratitude is everything. You know, I am grateful for my health and wealth. I mean, really, all of us have a level of abundance here that is not true for many people around the world. So, crafting a small sentence, repeating it to yourself 3 times now. Then letting it go, letting it float right up to the sky and also land deeply in your being. And drawing your awareness now to parts of the body that I name as effortlessly as possible. Nothing to do, nothing to move. Just simple awareness goes to your right hand and all of your fingers. Your right wrist and forearm. Your right elbow and upper arm. Your right shoulder. Your whole right arm. Your left hand, all of your fingers. Your left wrist and forearm. Your left elbow and upper arm. Your left shoulder. Your whole left arm. Both arms together. Your right foot and all of your toes. Your right ankle and lower leg. Your right knee and upper leg. Your right hip. Your whole right leg. Your left foot and all of your toes. Your left ankle and lower leg. Your left knee and upper leg. Your left hip. Your whole left leg. Both legs together. Both arms and both legs together.
Rest your awareness where your head is touching the earth. Wrap your awareness around to the crown of the head and your forehead. Right side of the forehead, left side of the forehead, forehead center. Your right eye, your left eye, both eyes together. Your right ear, your left ear, both ears together. Your right cheek, your left cheek, both cheeks together. Your right nostril, your left nostril, both nostrils together. Your upper lip, your lower lip, both lips together. The space between your lips. The tip of the tongue, the root of your tongue, the whole tongue. Upper row of teeth, lower row of teeth. Your whole mouth. Right side of the jaw, left side of the jaw, the whole jaw, your whole face. Right side of the throat, left side of the throat, the whole throat. Right collarbone, left collarbone, both collarbones. Right side of the chest, left side of the chest, the whole chest. Right side of the belly, left side of the belly, the whole belly. Right side of the pelvis, left side of the pelvis, the whole pelvis. Wrap your awareness around to the tip of the tail and the sacrum. Right side of the buttocks, left side of the buttocks, the whole buttocks. Right side of the low back, left side of the low back, the whole low back. Right side of the mid back, left side of the mid back, the whole mid back. Right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, both shoulder blades, the whole upper back. Right side of the neck, left side of the neck, the whole neck. Once again, your awareness rests where your head is touching the earth. Bring to mind the whole right side of the body, the whole right side, the whole left side of the body, the whole left side, the whole front side of the body, the whole front side, the whole back side of the body, the whole back side, the whole body together, the whole body lying on the floor, the whole body. Now become aware of your breath, the natural pattern and flow of your breath, the subtle rise and fall of the navel and chest with the breath, and just awareness of the breath as I count backwards from 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. From this space of feeling your body relaxed and effortless on the floor, remind yourself of that sentence, that sankalpa, your heart's desire, sacred intention. And repeat it now to yourself 3 times, knowing it's absolutely true. And so it is. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. You might wiggle fingers and toes. You might circle wrists and ankles. You might come onto your left side for several breaths, left side. And then slowly returning to our seat. And palms can be any shape at the heart. Feeling gratitude for these bodies and gratitude for the practice of yoga. When we share these practices, we create just a little bit more peace in our own nervous system and therefore can be truer advocates of peace in the world. In that spirit of peace, we say Shanti, Shalom, Salam, Amani, Maluhia, Irini, Shiakan, Jam, Mur, Mir, Pache, Pas. In the spirit of our collective healing and liberation for all beings, we say Ashe, Amen, Amen, blessed be, Kapu Aloha, in Lakach, Satnam, Namaste, Mitakuyasin, Black Lives Matter. All right, my dears. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, beautiful Allegra.